J'aime le tour. This has been a great one so far for drama and for crazed aquatic antics, if a little bit meh so far for roadside decor. No matter. Things began in the bike-mad Belgian burg of Liège, where the crowds were swollen and heaving, and so were Fabian Cancellara's thighs as he tore around the 6-kilometre circuit in record time to take yellow.
He's going to destroy it. Oh, Fab is back.
He certainly was. So was Bradley Wiggins, taking second place, and ominously enough, even on this short distance, putting time into his rivals like Cadel Evans and Frank Schleck. Stage 1 then, the road from Liège to Serang, where Cancellara rode for the win, but instead, the Tour got its first look at its latest superstar.
It's going to be a debut win for Peter Sagan!
22-year-old Peter Sagan, or Sagan. Soon everyone would know his name, even if they didn't know how to pronounce it. Where was Cab, some asked? Well, on stage 2, they found out.
It's a drag race!
Mark, this year working without his usual lead-out train, instead hitching a lift off a passing Andre Greipel to take the win in Tournai, his only stage win so far. Stage 3 took the Tour de France into France, destination Boulogne-sur-Mer, where one man took a wrong turn, others took a tumble, and that man Sagan showed us again his winning turn, with this time a homage to Forrest Gump. Wednesday, some had a sprint in Rouen and others had a ruined sprint.
Whoa! Big crash. The world champion on the floor.
Cavendish amongst those caught up this time, while up ahead, Andre the Gorilla Greipel grabbed the win. He was a bit pleased. More of that to come on Thursday, stage 5 to St. Quentin, where, yes, they were taking no prisoners. Once again, there was a crash at the finish. Tyler Farrar hitting the deck, Tyler Farrar's bike hitting Peter Sagan, and while furious Farrar then tried to hit someone at the Argos Shimano bus, at the line, it was Andre Greipel squeezing out a little bit more Greipel juice for another win. Friday on the Tour took us into Champagne country for another vintage finish from Sagan.
Oh, magnificent by Sagan! Terrifically fast! Peter Sagan takes the win!
But while he was popping open the bubbly, others were having a brute. A massive group of riders caught in an almighty pile-up on the run-in. High tension saw Wiggins wig out after the line.
Wipe me out of the camera, you stupid.
But the real problems were further back. Giro winner Ryder Hijendal, one of 12 riders who had to abandon this year's Tour. Others, like Frank Schleck, seeing their GC ambitions in tatters. But then, the way the next day went on the Tour, perhaps they would have been anyway. Stage 7, the Tour headed uphill, and the Brits left the field in bits. Team Sky on the front, shelling Schleck and everyone else bar Evans and Nibali out the back as they went.
And one by one, they're just all being ridden off the wheel.
At the finish, Chris Froome went room for a magnificent stage victory.
Froome wants to go past Evans and crack him. That's a terrific turn of pace by Chris Froome. A super steep finish of about 23%, and Chris Froome wins the stage.
While for the first time ever, the London Borough of Kilburn got a man in yellow.
You know, I've dreamt about this all year, really, but to actually go through the process and put it into action and do a day like we did today, that was it's an incredible feeling, really. Hadn't really sunk in yet. It's something I've, sounds corny, but, you know, dreamt of since I was a child, really. Sat on the home trainer watching my hero, my Tour de France hero, do it, and, you know, in Kilburn, I keep saying Kilburn, but it's true, you know, now I've at the top of a mountain in yellow, it's phenomenal.
If Saturday was for the Brits, Sunday couldn't have been Frencher if they'd ridden it with onions and stripy jerseys. Francais des Jeux, the eternal optimist, the team that spent 9 years in breaks without ever winning a stage, once again got a man up the road, Thibaut Pinot, with Wiggins, Evans and co closing in the final Ks.
Don't look over your shoulder! You know they're there, keep going!
Francais des Jeux boss Marc Madier was a model of Gallic restraint.
Look at Madier. This is why we like French racing.
But Pinot didn't bottle it, and a place in history awaits. Monday then, and stage 10. Chrono for some, chronic for others. As Sky's dynamic duo of Wiggo and Froome left the whole field, yes, even Fabian Cancellara, in the dust.
First and second for Great Britain in a time trial in the Tour de France. What on earth did I ever think that was going to happen?
Bradley taking his first stage win ever and increasing his overall lead. And with the rest of the peloton now having the biggest Sky nightmare since Chicken Little, the stage is set for the next chapter of this year's Tour into the Alps.